Well, hey, I was editing this video and just realized I deleted the intro. So hey, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to cover some stuff we sold earlier in the week and some shipping tips on how you can ship out some of those items on eBay. Hey, what's up, Flippin' family? My name is Josh, Flips, Finds, and Fun. And as I said, we're going to get into covering what sold during these couple little weekdays. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe if you want to learn how to sell some stuff to make some extra money or to find an online job. I sell stuff on eBay to make some little extra money, and that's what we're going to cover in this video. Showing you the 11 items that sold, covering with you what I paid for them, what that breakdown difference is from the price that I got for it and the price that I paid for it. So I want to cover these items with you. Maybe you'll see something that you've never seen before, and next time when you come across it, you're like, I could make some money on this. So let's jump into the first item. So first up, we have this Pittsburgh Pirates New Era 5950 fitted hat. Buyer paid $7.50 for this plus shipping. So after fees, I'm going to still make about $6.50, somewhere right around there. I bought these in a big lot, so I'm already in the profit. So yes, this really is just going to make that little bit of money there. And I still have a bunch of hats from the lot that I bought that'll all be straight profit. This item here, the buyer got a great deal on it, but I still made some pretty good money on it. I've had these in the store for a while. These are Gap 1969 jeans. Tags still on them. I took an offer of $11.10 plus shipping. I accepted that, and that would seem crazy for some Gap jeans with tags still on them. But guys, I paid 10 cents for these, and they've been in the store for a few months now, and I still have a ton of jeans. This was a purchase I did. Fill a bag for $2 for all these jeans. So it was a good little buy. Buyer's getting a great deal. I'm still going to be in the profit of about $9 off of this investment. So good little item, and ships really easy as well. Next here I have these highlighter pink size 6.5 Vans. The high tops, they're in great shape. I got these for $5.50 at my local Goodwill. Buyer paid $20 plus shipping. They're all in at $31. Hey, people have been sending in offers. I've been accepting a lot of pretty good offers to give them deals because I'm still making some decent money on these. So clearing out inventory as well, which is something I've been working on, is moving some inventory. So these will ship in those USPS shoe boxes. But once again, good deal for the buyer. Still great profit for me. There almost isn't a day where I don't sell yarn. This is a lot of three. These are the Karen Sage, the Simply Soft. A lot of three. Buyer paid $21. I do free shipping on a lot of my yarn. This will go out for about $7, but I am totally in the profit for everything I get to keep from this. So another good little sale. Easy to photo, easy to list, and easy to pack up. So I always do love selling yarn. If you've known me, if you haven't already, I sell a lot of shoes. I sell a lot of yarn. Another really good shoe to pick up are Keens, if you ever do see them. These are Keens women's, I'm trying to remember the name, Terradora. These are size 8.5. I paid $5.50 at my local Goodwill. These went out for $25 plus shipping, so another good profit. And maybe I'll cover some shipping stuff with you. If you were wondering on how to ship some of these items and some of the boxes or things I've been telling you about, hang around to the end of the video. See if we can cover how I ship some of these items. Next, I got this pair of Nike trainer. These are a men's shoe, size 11. They're in really good shape for being a used shoe. Once again, took a good offer of $19. I pay $5.50 at my local Goodwill, so good little profit, and cleared some more space for some more shoes. And I forgot to mention, I'll show these at the end of the video. Every pair of shoes that are purchased from my store, I donate a pair to an organization called Souls for Souls. So I do like moving shoes because I get to donate a pair to a country that's in need to actually start other shoe resellers in other countries. So it's a cool little profit. I'll put a link to that video where I kind of share that information of what my goal is to get donated. Looking to donate 500 pair of shoes, and that video explains the concept of what I've been doing. But I will show you, I'm true to my word. When a pair of shoes sells, I donate a pair as well. Next, I have these Doc Marten boots. These are the Airwave, so they walk pretty well. They have some wear and tear on them if you look on the toe. This was pretty cool looking. They have that flannel interior. I had these listed for $49. Offer was sent in by a buyer for $30. I said, nah, come up to 40 plus shipping. They accepted that offer. I picked these up for $4 at another thrift store. Really good find when you find those Doc Martens, and these are just really cool. And the listing moved fast. I think I had these up for about 3 days. I had somebody purchase them. They never paid. I gave them about 5 days. I canceled them, and 24 hours later, this is when I got the offer, the counter offer, and the sell. So buyer is totally paid in on these. Fun little thing I put in here, if you look at these, I put in steampunk style in the description. I think when you figure out cool little words to throw in the description, in the title, it does help things move. So good profit there. Always love finding cool brands like this. The smallest sale of the day that still produced some good money. Got a nice little Pokemon card here. This was from the tag team set. These are the birds. That's Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. This went out for $10.97. I purchased all these like a year ago collecting with my son, and we were just moving some of them because the cards are doing pretty good. This will ship out for about $3. So, make good profit on some little Pokemon cards, and they're easy to ship out as well. Next, we have this Munchkin Diaper Pail Refills. This was a pickup by my wife, Mrs. Flips. She got this for $4.25 at a Goodwill. This went out, I think we got an offer of $18 plus shipping. And nice little profit, easy box to ship out. And just go, Mrs. Flips. You're doing good finding stuff. And, we're making some extra money on that as well. Yes, my wife does help me out with this. And pretty soon, she'll be probably doing this full time. So this is another good little find to make a little bit extra money. I was super surprised because I haven't had one of these sales in a while. But I was like, is it coming back around? I got this nice vintage 1,500 piece puzzle. This puzzle is Middleburg, wherever that may be. I got all these puzzles at a thrift store for 50 cents each. Buyer paid $10 plus shipping, and I was just like, wow, I haven't pulled a puzzle in quite a while. So maybe they'll start moving again. I did have a few left over in my inventory, but a good little pickup, making some extra couple bucks, and clearing room on my shelves. So that's always a good feeling. Now, this is an item that it is good to have your eBay app to look items up to figure out, man, this looks unique. Will it sell? Because this is the second one that I've sold just this month. I found two of these. I found a solid red one. These are called the Range Mate Microwave Grill. They're pretty cool. They have these little silicone inserts. This pan is apparently microwave safe. It does well in there. The first one I sold was a red one. This one's a purple one. I said it's a different color, but let's see how it moves. I've sold both of these, 2 sets in 2 weeks. I got this for $4.25. It sold for $30. It's pre-owned plus shipping. They've moved pretty good. So if you see this, it's sitting on the shelf just like this. You got a $30 to $40 item just sitting there. The red one, I think, was a little more desirable. I got $40 for that. They made it in an assortment of colors, but they haven't sat in my store long at all. So maybe a little $30 bolo for you. Just look those up. They're the Range Mate Microwave Grill. Okay, so now I just wanted to cover with you just the numbers of what you saw in those 11 items. So canceling out the shipping, besides the money I have to deduct for the shipping that I'm paying on a few of the items, my money in for all those sales was $212.60 on those 11 items. So subtracting my cost of goods, so the items that I did pay for, some of those were zeroed out because I've already made that money off of those items, plus the shipping that I do have to pay out, plus the fees. There are fees associated with most of your seller platforms, besides, if you're just selling stuff randomly to a person or maybe through Instagram or something like that. These are all sold through eBay. $74.20 is what I paid in shipping, fees, and cost of goods, leaving me with a profit of $138. That's $138 that goes to me. I probably will, I'm going to say probably another $6 off of shipping that I save by paying the shipping right through eBay and using my Rollo printer to print my labels. You do get sometimes a discount. So let's say like on the shoes, I usually put a flat rate of $9.97 on shoes under 2 pounds. Sometimes they'll go out for $8. So that's another little, $1.90 that I'm making right there. So it's not a bad deal sometimes. If it's a higher amount that I'm saving off of a buyer, I'll actually refund that buyer the difference just to be honorable. I love, having some integrity with what I do on here and just being kind to people. It's one of my favorite things to do. But so we're going to roughly say about $145 that I'm making off of this with 11 items. That's putting me a little bit below where I want to be, but still not bad. Above that $10 an item mark. I think it's putting me right around $14 an item. So these are good finds. No crazy home runs, but consistent sales are still fun to have. So let's get into just showing you a few examples of how I ship these things, how awesome it is to have this little Rollo printer and stuff like that. So let me show you just a few items on what I use, where I get my boxes from, and how I ship some of these items. So first I'm going to show you this Pokemon card. If you look closely, you'll see that the card is inside of a sleeved like card holder, plus this top loader to keep it safe. But I even go through a little extra measure to make sure, like through everything being jostled around, I take a spare piece of cardboard that I cut off of other boxes, actually place it around there just like this. Take a nice little piece of tape. Try not to put any tape on the case or anything like that, but I will simply just tape that on just like this. I take one of my bubble mailers. I think these are the 9x6. Don't hold me to it, but yes, this size will work. I drop this right in there. Fold it over one time. Peel the tape off. And bada boom. It's ready to have the label on there. I'll weigh this really quick. All right, so this thing only weighs an ounce. So this will go out pretty cheap, and then I'll get it ready to put a label on. So a fun little tip that I did want to show you, because I didn't know this for a while. So when you do have small items like this, and you do have a printer that prints these 4x6 labels, and you start thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to hang over the side. They really just need to see the barcode portion. Okay, I want to protect the buyer's address here. So you can actually take your item. I'm going to stick it on there in just a second. So my address, I'll expose that for you. But I can typically just wrap it halfway around the package, and it's easy to scan. They just need to see a clear area to scan that barcode so they can get it tracked and, put into their processing system. Let me show you another really cool little trick in shipping. So this diaper pail refill box, I have my tape measure real quick. I already know that I don't have a box that will totally fit this, but I'll show you what you can do to make boxes work for you. This is 7 by 7 by 3. That would be a perfectly little cool box to have. I have some 8 by 8 by 8s, but then I also bought a lot of these 10 by 8 by 6s. So I'm going to pick one of those and show you what you can do to make a box work for this to where you don't have to waste a lot of extra product. So here I have this 8 by 8 by 8 box, and it's, as you can tell, a little oversized. So when I drop the product in there, I have tons of extra room. So, and what I want to be able to do is not have to use a lot of bubble wrap and a lot of like box fill with paper or plastic and things like that. So what you can do is take this handy dandy little tool, which is a box resizer tool from Lonnie over at Shed Flips, if you check his channel out. Try to remember to put a link down here where you can actually find these knives. Hey, just drop a note if you purchase one. Just tell them Flips finds fun. Told you about the knife. But I'm going to show you what you can do with this box to not have to waste any extra product. Okay, so you're simply going to go to where it is right there in the corner. I'll show you from this view. I'm right at the corner edge of the box. Boom, there's that blade. And I'm going to come cut right up the seam there. I'm going to do that on all 4 corners. Don't worry, I'm not doing this so close to my face. Going right up the seam. And boom. Last corner. It's an awkward angle to do this. So now you have all these flaps. What these flaps are going to do are help you to fold it right where you need it. But when you go to try to fold this, it's not going to make this like perfect crease line. That's why you take the other half of the resizer. So you got your box cutter on this side. That's what I was cutting with. Okay. Then you take this nice little spur on the back. Now I'm going to go corner to corner. It's going to be hard for me to do this and press down. So I'll just kind of show you a finished product. All right, so what I did is I used this. I serrated these lines. It's going to be very hard to see, but if you look closely, I can't talk today. Closely, there are some serrated little dots in there. Where you'll see the difference is when you go to fold this box. It folds with these, and it makes a nice, clean line. What I'm going to do, just to save time, is I can now cut each one of these flaps off. Why that's also important is you're cutting weight off of this box. So if you were boxing something up and you would agree to pay for shipping, or you weighed something out before you went to go ship it out, and then you realized because you had to do additional packing and that you needed additional box fill, or the box weighed a lot more, it can push you over that limit. It's on a rare occasion. But now that I've cut those flaps off, boom, 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 I can simply tape this down just like this. Oh, I had one little dingy corner, but now I'm going to tape this down just like this, and I have a perfectly sealed package ready to go. So now I want to tell you about one of my favorite boxes. That is the Priority Mail shoebox. Boom, right there. It's a nice shoebox that you can customize to almost any pair of shoes besides, some tall boots and stuff. So I apply a little bit of tape to this side. Just seal up this end really good. Sorry if that tape is loud. But now my box is ready on this end. I take this size 11 pair of Nikes, drop them in there like so. And once again, I have that little bit of excess. Take my resizer tool. This is not a bad item to have, a little tool to have. Because especially with shoe boxes, I use it quite often. On the shoe boxes, you don't even really need to use the serrated edge because they fold pretty easy. But just like that, boom, no movement. I didn't have to use any paper fill or box fill. I can quickly tape this up, seal it, and get it on its way. So I won't go into, many more, just one more, but I'll tell you, like for the clothing and stuff like that, go order you some poly bags. Those jeans will go straight in here. If it's something a little more delicate, padded envelopes. You can also order those shoe boxes, padded flat rate envelopes on USPS.com. They're free. That other stuff, yes, you got to pay for. But sometimes I accidentally order the wrong boxes and they still come in handy. So this puzzle here, it's a little too large for this 1092 box. It barely hangs out the side. And if I had another box to compensate with this, I could combine two boxes and what we call Frankenbox that. But I ordered the wrong ones. So I have this giant regional rate B box. These are going to be specialized pricing right there on eBay. But I was excited to see that the buyer paid $12.55 in shipping. So I looked down there and I said, well, what is the regional rate B box? $11.58. So I can actually use this box that, once again, I ordered for free. I'm going to take a little bit of this extra bubble wrap that I had. I go around and I do find a lot of my boxes and bubble wrap for free. You'd be surprised at how many people are buying stuff online right now. And if you let them know you need it, you can get a lot of this stuff for free. But I have it simply bubble wrapped there. Slide it in this regional rate B box. Okay, just word of advice. It has this little pull-off tab here. Definitely pull that off, but reinforce it with a piece of tape. The adhesive can be a little questionable. The integrity of it, if it's going to hold up the whole time. And voila, there's our finished product. And I have an entire pack of these boxes that I ordered on accident, but look at that, they come in handy. All those boxes you can find at USPS.com, but pay close attention to regional rate A, your flat rate pricing on some of those boxes. Some of them you can buy them and they'll work for you. I've been learning about the regional rate A and regional rate B boxes, so they're fun to learn about. But yes, you definitely want to take precaution on that. Some of those ones at 1092 and the shoe boxes just go out at the priority rate. So they're boxes that I have tons of in stock, and I usually stock up for the Q4 season. So I have tons of packs of boxes sitting in the hallway. So I go to that website and I get those and get them shipped out to you. They're free of charge. They deliver them right to you by USPS mail. So go check those out. It's a good start to getting some free boxes. And before I forget, there are 4 more pair of shoes. Yeah, these Timberlands, these Pumas, these Nike runners, and a pair of boots here. So yeah, I sold 4 pair of shoes, so that donates 4 more pair of shoes. Yeah, I love this organization. You saw that box in there. Got to contact them so I can go drop what I have off so I can refill that box again. I got 2 totes out there. Well, that big box and a tote. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. I got to pack up the rest of those orders so I can call it a night. Just wanted to share some of this info with you on what you can go find, how you can flip it. And I do have fun doing it. It does take a little bit of work, but hope you enjoyed seeing some of those items that sold and some of that little shipping info. If I can help you with anything else, please drop a comment below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at FlipsFindsFun, where you can also reach out to me there if you have any other questions. Love to help you out. Thank you so much, Flippin' family. Always tune back in where you're going to find those flips, those finds, and that fun. I love you, family. Keep on doing what you're doing. Go out there and change the world with a sale and a smile.